Well, I felt my coaches really pumped me up for this one. That a lot of people said I couldn't get to the state this one, but I got that through out of my head, and I thought I'd do it, and I did.
Close race with Johnson from St. Albert there at the end. It was just a big lean from you that kind of got it done. Can you talk about that a little bit? What you saw, like to your, I guess it was your left.
Around the 80 mark, I was thinking, oh crap, Johnson's come up on me. So as soon as we were going to get to the end, I leaned, and that's how I got it. Good, he's a good competitor, though. Definitely.
As far as making it to state in this as the district champion, I mean, can you explain that feeling a little bit?
This is the first time I've ever won the 100, and it's so far the best feeling of my life.
As far as expectations for you, have you even thought about that in terms of running this in Des Moines at all?
No, I'm just waiting for practice tomorrow. It's the only thing ahead of me right now.
Sage, congrats on the win, and good luck the rest of the day.
Thank you very much.
Well, I've been really close every year, so finally making it was a huge relief. I'm really excited. I almost tackled Brianna at the finish.
Shuttle hurdle, maybe just sharing it with your teammates, it's always special like that, and you ran the anchor on that, so I guess take us through that whole race, what you were seeing. It was kind of a dominant performance for your team.
Well, at the beginning, we were just about equal with him, so I was kind of nervous, but I knew it'd be close. And then once I saw Sydney coming and she was ahead of him, I got really excited, but I just wanted to make the gap bigger.
And then you qualified in the high jump as well after the shuttle hurdle race. Did you have a little adrenaline racing when you ran over? Were you tired, or explain that dynamic?
Well, I had got to wait a while because some other girls had to jump, so by the time I jumped, I wasn't like too hyper or too tired. But then the jump that I did after shuttle hurdle wasn't the one that qualified me, so I qualified before shuttle hurdle. I just didn't know it.
Well, congratulations, Delaney, and we'll see you in Des Moines, okay?
Yep, I'm really excited.
I'm pretty excited right now. I knew that Panorama Girl was pretty tough competition, so I just had to make sure I got out fast and stayed with her.
When you see her time coming in, I mean, what kind of mindset does that put you in? Are you thinking, hey, I probably have a good shot at second, or were you running for first?
I was thinking just get second, but I'll take the win.
You also qualified, obviously, in the shuttle hurdle, finished second there in distance medley, second place there as well, so you're going in 3 events already. Talk about those 2 events for you.
Well, it's nice to make it in the shuttle hurdle with those girls. We worked hard to just push without Chaylee and all them from last year, so it's a relief to be able to get at the blue again.
Congratulations, Laura. Good luck in the 4x1.
Thank you.
I feel great. I feel elated. I'm glad God gave me the opportunity to be able to do this and run this well. I mean, it's a first for me, and I'm super excited to run at state.
Now that 1600 was real close there, right at the end. I know Trey Castle was up on you, and Joe Blake was kind of running with you, and you had just a little last burst there that got you through. Can you explain that?
I couldn't feel my legs; they were completely numb. I just told my legs, "You run, you do it," and I just something just gave me that boost, and I got up there and I got it. I'm even surprised I got it. I thought I was in the race for second, not first, but I ended up pulling through and doing it. So.
Now you also won the 32 earlier today. Take us through that race a bit.
The 32, I got to about the 1600 mark, and man, I couldn't stop smiling. I had a smile for that whole mile and then to the end of the race, because I knew right then at that first mile that I was gonna go to state, and I couldn't. I was just elated to be able to do that.
Well, congratulations, Josh, and we'll see you there. All right.
All right, we'll see you.
Oh, I mean, I knew I always had it in me, and I just really wanted to get to state really bad, so I've been working on it really hard, and it paid off.
Kind of take us through our jumps. What was that one for you? Through your jump, so what was that one for you? Was it early, or was it in the finals, or when did you get that one?
20'9" was I think it was my second or third jump, and then the previous one before that I scratched it, and the one before that is only at 19'10", so it went pretty well.
Were you kind of just biting your fingernails there, going through the finals, just knowing that you had the jump to put you to state, and just kind of watching closely? What was that? Had to be kind of a tough situation.
Oh, it was really nerve-wracking. I was really nervous, and just praying that I'd hang on.
As for you coming up, you got a couple of relays. I guess what kind of goals do you have in those?
Well, we're seated third in the 4x1 right now, so we're looking to try to get up there in place, and then just run well, I guess.
Finally, like, what does it mean to you? How does it feel in terms of going to the? You just look like a guy who's just satisfied right now.
Oh, it means a lot. I mean, Just working hard, working in the weight room, everything, all the time, and effort's finally paying off.
Jett, congrats and good luck, and we'll see you in Des Moines.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I really focused on getting out quick today and going smooth over my hurdles. And 1 or 2 hurdles I was a little high, but I brought it home really hard in the home stretch, and hopefully I put down a good time.
Last year you went to state in this event, had to run out of the second heat and ended up with a pretty dang good time, obviously. But I guess this one probably puts you in the fast heat.
Yeah, last year was a little tough. I ran a really good time up in state, and I was a bad time at districts, put me in the second heat. So today I focused on really pushing myself to get myself in that first heat, and hopefully I did that.
Tell me about that 4x8, running that 4x8, and then afterwards kind of had a little moment.
Yeah, the 4x8 was, our team ran a great time. We all ran a great splits, and then after that 4x8, I had a little too big of a lunch and came up in the trash can. So
now I know 4x2 you're going, 4x4 you have left. Obviously, you won the 4x2, 4x4. I know you have big goals. You guys have a great time coming in. So what are these expectations sort of for the team-wise there at state?
For team-wise, we just want to go up there and give the seniors a chance to really make noise up there, and I think we can do that. We have a great leadership on this team, and I think the underclassmen, they really look up to us and they respect us, and that's great. We have great team chemistry, and state looks good for us.
Tucker, congrats. We'll see you there in Des Moines.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
It's pretty awesome. I mean, to be able to continue to do well throughout the season, and we've always worked hard throughout the whole year, so it's been really great.
Now, I know your team, 4x1 and 4x2, is right up there with the best in the state. What kind of goals do you girls have?
We like to be up there. Like for 4x1, like we are really looking to be up there. We have all worked hard, and our dreams are really coming true this year. So it's been great.
Right. Clarissa, you went second. I guess talk a little bit about the handoff there with Paige. Like I said, looked pretty flawless. So like you've handed off to each other a little bit.
I mean, me and Paige have had a great handoffs all year. We switched up the order there before, then we decided to switch it back because our handoffs have been so great between us two the whole season.
Coming in as such a heavy favorite as your 4x1 team was, what was kind of the message and goal there coming into this?
To make it to state. I mean, I went as alternate last year, and I just wanted to run on the blue oval this year with these awesome 4x1 team.
Well, congratulations, Clarissa. Jenny, I know you're going in the 2, 4x1 and 4x2. What's it feel like in your last year heading back to state?
It's really great, a really great feeling because my freshman year I went in a couple open events, and then my sophomore year I didn't go. But it's a really great feeling because I know I've worked really hard, and I just hope it shows at the Blue Oval.
In terms of maybe talking to Clarissa a little bit about going to state, and you've been there, she hadn't been there yet. I know she played Drake Relays, but I guess what kind of message will you have for her?
I just say run and turn left because that's pretty much what you do, and it's great competition up there, and I know it'll push us.
Jaedra, this has been a nice couple of weeks for you here, winning the Hawkeye 10, and which was a great race, and tonight was a great 100. Talk about that 100 a bit. It's like the last 15 or 20 meters or so, you just had a extra gear on you.
Yeah, my start was horrible, so I'm glad I could finish well, and yeah, there's three of us like right by each other, and I guess I finished well. So
these relays weren't as close. 4x2 and 4x1, kind of dominant fashion, I guess. Looking at it the way that how things turned out today, like I asked Paige, what are some goals for these 2 relays?
I know we're not supposed to look at quick stack stuff, but sitting second in the 4x1, I think it gives us like more confidence to go out there and compete well. So. And it gave us a boost for Hawkeye 10 since we won that, so I'm glad we got out there and got it.
And Lauren Jones was supposed to be here, but she's not here, so you just want to answer for her, the feeling for her going to state?
Yeah, she's super excited. I don't know if we'll ever get her excited anymore because last year we won the 4x2 and she was part of it, and I think this year she's gotten a little like iffy with her handoffs and stuff, but they've gone back and forth with who's putting her in, and I think Lauren's a favorite. So.
All right, girls, congratulations. We'll see you in Des Moines.